Wow, it's cloudy again today. So in this episode, I'm gonna share with you why you're always losing your momentum. You're so prepared to do these things, but a minute or an hour later, you lose the momentum, and sometimes you feel like, I think like I'll just gonna do this the next day. So in this episode, I'm gonna share with you how you can overcome it and the reason why you're losing your momentum. It's coming up. Okay, what up everyone? We are going and we are heading right now to meet some crazy people, and we'll just have a meetup today, and Michelle's sleeping behind me. So I am driving while filming. So yeah, this is how it works and this is how we roll. So pretty nice day today. I love it. Okay, so welcome back. In this episode, I'm gonna share with you why you're always losing your momentum. And I'm gonna share with you how you can overcome it and what are the things that you could do so that the next time you are ready or you are prepared to do something, you don't lose your momentum. So the first reason why you're losing your momentum is basically, procrastination. Sometimes we usually push the things that we want to do. Just say, for example, I want to shoot video today, but right now I don't feel well, or I don't feel like, I'm not in the mood to shoot videos right now. So I'm gonna push it maybe an hour or 2 hours later. And then here you go, 2 hours later, you are still in the same mood. So think about it. If you will keep like pushing your stuff to maybe the next hour or the next day, then nothing will happen. So here's what you can do. When you think about this idea and you want to do it, then don't wait for another time or another day or whatever it is, or whenever you will be feeling okay or you are in the mood of creating videos. So think about it. Once you have this idea, then go straight and shoot it. Even though you will not finish like the whole thing, at least you have this one idea or one segment or one bullet points for your main idea, so that you can just keep going, and then the next thing you will have the next bullet. So think about it. If you're just gonna do it right away, even though you feel like, oh, it's not perfect, but you don't need perfection. You will rather have a good video than a perfect one. So always think about that. And that's tip number 1. Okay, so the reason number 2 is that why you are losing your momentum is this main reason. You have this idea, but you want more inspiration. Now, what you do is you go to social media. It could be like Facebook or it could be YouTube. And what happened is you consume other people's content. So when you are consuming this content, the moment that you are consuming, you will be in the state of mind that you will be just consuming for the rest of the day. And that's basically why you need to consume less so that you can create more. But if you consume more, you will be creating less, or worst comes to worst, you will be creating nothing. So think about it. If you want an inspiration, then one video is enough for you to get inspiration, for you to get an idea of what are the things that you can talk about, what are the things that you can share to your audience. So think about it. If you consume more, you will create nothing. But if you will consume less, you will create more. So the moment you are sitting on your chair, typing whatever content that you're looking for, or scrolling down to social media and trying to look for inspiration for you to create content, then that's the time you lose the momentum. Because sometimes you will see like other people's content, like, wow, why is their content is so good? And then you will feel depressed, you will feel insecure, and you will end up like sitting there all day long, and you will end up doing nothing. So that's why you lose your momentum. And that's the reason number 2, and the advice that I can give to you so that you can overcome that consumer mindset. So think about that and apply that to yourself. Okay, the third reason why you are losing your momentum is this one thing, and that is you are overwhelmed. So you already think about these ideas that you want to do, and then what happens is you start to do these things. So you do the step number 1, you do the step number 2, you do the step number 3, and so on. Now what will happen is once you are done creating those stuff, what will happen is now you are overwhelmed of what are the things that to be done next. And sometimes you are so overwhelmed and you are thinking about like, will this gonna work? I have did all of these things, but I don't think and I don't believe that these things will work. Am I wasting my time? So those are some of the questions that you will have after creating those time. Now, that is the reason why you are losing your momentum. So what are the things that you could do so that you are not overwhelmed? Now, first tip that I can share with you is try to create your own system. Now, what do I mean by system is that you create your own step by step. So let's say, and don't just follow other people's system, although you can get inspiration so that you will have an idea of how they do it. That's why they're getting these results, but you don't need to follow those systems that they are using, because those system works for them, and that doesn't mean that it will also work for you. So what you can do is get an idea of how they do it, and then the next thing is create your own system that will suit for your needs. So whatever you will end up doing, you know that you will be doing the next step, which is like step 5 or which is step 6. So think about creating your own system. So these are just some of the common reasons why you are losing your momentum. And it's just not losing your momentum. The bad part is you are always losing your momentum, and you are so fired up and you can't even sleep at night thinking about the things that you want to do the next day. And once the day comes, you lose your momentum, and it's frustrating. I know, I've been there. And sometimes I will be stuck in that situation. That's why I want to share this with you, so that you can also get insights of what are the things that is stopping you, or what are the things that making you overwhelmed, what are the things that is making you losing your momentum, so that you can do something about it. And that's why I am sharing this with you, because you are not the only person that is losing your momentum. It's most of the people, including myself. So what can you do in order for you to overcome these problems so that you can create more, or you can do the things that you want to do? So think about it. So I hope you learned something in this episode, and if you do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll get notified every time I post a brand new video like this. And give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you find this content helpful to you or to your friends or to someone that you know, so that I will know that I am creating the right content for you. So I think that's all for now, and I hope you get value out of this. So that's what I am asking, is just to support me, then just hit the subscribe button, so that that will make me feel good, I guess. Am I narcissistic? I don't know. But anyways, that's all for now, and that's all for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now don't forget the things that I said, and ciao for now.